Hello, peeps. It's the old Carolina Hillbilly coming at you live with all my thoughts about just our country, of course. Um, the Jeffrey Epstein list. Okay. I can't believe Donald Trump, another letdown, that, claimed they was going to let it all come out, is going to tell us, even told us there was a list. There's thousands of hours of videos of people doing wrong things with children, and I just, and now all of a sudden he come out and they're trying to act like there's no list, there's no videos, there's no nothing, and then released a video after telling us for the past couple of years since he's supposedly killed himself, which we all know that ain't true. That there was no video, that the guards were on duty, were asleep. That's how he had the chance to kill himself, even though he's in solitary confinement with nothing to hang himself with. And the coroner, who's done it for years and years and years, said he had a broken neck and he wasn't hung. That it was a murder, that somebody broke his neck. Okay? But you never hear that in the news or nothing of what the coroner report was, you know. And now all of a sudden there's no list, and they released, now all of a sudden there was video, even though at first they said the camera was broke and they didn't have it on video, the guards were asleep, yada yada. Now all of a sudden they released video, even though this video is different picture of the door and everything that they sent us a picture of. They sent us a picture of the cell, and now this video is of a totally different place. Okay, and then they wonder why people don't trust the government, don't trust not a word they say, nothing. Because how do you know you're getting the truth? You don't. Because they're going to do whatever's in their best interest, not the best interest of Americans. Okay? And now even Donald Trump finally proved what I was trying to tell everybody was, I'm not no liberal, I'm not a leftist, I feel more conservative. I'm conservative when it comes to family and the way we should live our lives. And then I'm more liberal when it comes to health care. I think we should have some kind of national health care, Medicare for all or something. I think you should not go bankrupt. You should not have to pay all the money that you work for your whole life, okay, to save up so you'll have a little something when you do get old, so you don't have to live off the government, and then you get sick and boom, it all goes away because it's all medical bills. Okay, that's a disgrace in my book. Okay, my mama got no chance when they diagnosed for her with cancer because she had no insurance, and at the hospital they walked me and my sister back there to show us the x-ray of her cancer in her lungs and how bad it was and this and that and everything. The doctor was like, we're going to see what we can do. We're going to do this. We're going to do that. And we walked back and he asked my mom, he's like, ma'am, where you got your insurance through? She's like, I don't have insurance. He's like, oh, okay, I'll be right back. Left. 45 minutes later, a nurse come with a big package of stuff, handed it to my mom with a phone number on top, said, call these people, good luck. Put her in a wheelchair, pushed her to the curb. Time to go. No insurance. Get out of here. Don't care if you live or die. Don't care what your situation is. What is wrong with them and everything. So just heartbreaking. Our medical, the big pharma medicine is just outrageous. Our tax money, our money, pays for them to do research and to come up with the medicines. Okay, our money goes there to come up with these medicines, but when they start selling them, we don't get no percentage of that money back. We don't get our money back, period, or a percentage of that. And they charge us 10 times more than they do any other country. Canada, we pay 10 times more in prescriptions and medical than Canada. Any country, name it. Australia, England, United Kingdom, wherever. Take your pick, okay? People, oh, socialized medicine, no good, okay? Why is the healthiest, when you go to the list, we're like 40th, 50th in healthcare, but we spend more than anybody, and we get the worst results out of any country. Come on, okay? And then there's countries with socialized medicine like Denmark, take your pick, Norway, Finland, Australia, France has great outcomes. Like, there's the facts. Y'all talking about y'all always do facts, not feelings. Well, there's the facts. So get out of your darn feelings, okay? Help Americans. Because I'm not a MAGA, but I am an American first person, because I believe we should take care of us before we take care of the world. How is that so hard to comprehend and understand? Nobody is going to take care and fix up their neighbor's house before they do their own. Nobody. Don't care how liberal you are. I don't care, you AOC or you whoever. Okay? Get real. You're not going to buy your neighbor's a house before you buy you a house. Okay? You're not going to do it. So why should we do it with the rest of the world? Why should we take care of the rest of the world before we take care of us? No. No, no, no. Me personally, no more foreign aid until America's good. How about that? How many trillions of dollars is that, foreign aid? I'm going to look that up. I'll let you know next time, because I guarantee it's a big number. Last thing I remember, it was at least 14, 15 trillion, if a billion at least, if not trillions. Okay? Pentagon, every time they've been audited, since 2000, they've been audited 3 times, failed every one. Each time, they couldn't account for $7 to $9 trillion. Trillion just disappeared. No records where it goes. What's it doing? You telling me we don't have secret bases underground? We don't have all $7 to $9 trillion 3 different times. That's in the 20s, close to $30 trillion in the last 25 years. It's just disappeared. And you're telling me we don't have shit that we don't know about? Come on. All this alien shit, which I believe the world is too big not to be something out there. And one day, people like us will be proven right, you know. But besides that, most of this shit is secret military shit. I just know it. Now, whether they found it from the aliens, and because how does a person like us, just regular human beings, all of a sudden think, oh, here's how you do this. Here's how you make a stealth bomber. Here's how you make a cell phone with a little chip. Here's how you can do this. Here's how you can do that. Come on. All right. Got the knowledge from somewhere. All right. I don't know if they've got a hold of some of the secret scrolls of Alexandria. That's one of the biggest, most people out there probably won't know what I'm talking about, but one of the biggest, just worst things to ever happen to human culture was the library at Alexandria being burnt down when they got took over, and they just burnt it to the ground. I can't remember if it was the Romans who done it, which most likely was, because they didn't want nobody to have no knowledge but them, you know. So something, it's just, we have the means and the ways to make everybody's life a decent life. No, I don't expect everybody to have castles and drive Cadillacs. No, I don't. Okay? But I do expect everybody not to have to worry about if you get sick. Okay? Everybody should have a shelter, roof over their head, and at least a meal, 2 meals a day. Come on. You know, I don't expect us eating steak and be like fat cats, but come on. I just don't understand how that's even what I'm saying is even controversial. I don't get it. And then the people were like, all the pieces about ICE and the deportation of all these people. When Barack Obama deported more than anybody's ever. It was over 5 million people in his 4 years. And Trump, even the way they're doing it now, ain't even going to get close to what Barack Obama done. So, all right, well, that's the family. I'm going to get off here. I'll rant to you later. Peace out.